Okay, here's a more informal question. Did you actually ride a horse to the top of a hill in Bernardo Heights with Lawrence and Donald Daly and declare, this is where we will build a community?
Well, I'll have to tell you honestly that I did ride a horse. We didn't go very far, and we sure didn't get up on top of any mountains. So, and I don't remember making that statement.
Okay, thank you. Okay, in 1972, Rancho Bernardo News article on the beginnings of RB said serious thought was given to creating an independent entity through a Special Services Act, but this was rejected in favor of seeking annexation by the city of San Diego. Could the planned community have come into being as an independent municipality? Could you tell us more about that?
I don't believe so, because basically we needed water, and the only place that had sufficient water to supply a 50,000 person new town was the city of San Diego. And so that's why we were very anxious to annex to the city and have access to water. Sewer was no problem in that we just had to build treatment plants down in Lake Hodges and pump the effluent down in the sands where it went through and became just regular river water. So.
You mentioned Charles Luckman, the architect, but there was another partner that you worked with, and that was Fritz Hahn.
Yes, he was my senior partner. He was about 12 years older than I was, and I met him in Dallas. And when I came to San Diego, I did not come out for Fritz Hahn. I came for another builder who was not very anxious to come out to California. And so Fritz stepped up and said he was. And so so he and I became associated from a very early stage.
Did that association change the development of Rancho Bernardo at all?
Oh, no. He was right along, with the whole plan, and unfortunately he didn't live here, and he only got here, and he sold out to Avco when Avco came in. So.
And Charles Luckman, was he the pioneer for age-restricted communities? Was that?
No, he didn't.
It's a good thing you're here to correct all these myths that have grown up.
No, Luckman was one of the finest architects in the country, but he had nothing to do with the senior citizens program. We got interested in the senior citizens aspect because we needed people to move from other parts of California and the USA here to live in a retirement community just like they did at Sun City and in Arizona. And so we spent a lot of time studying the Sun City projects, and that's how and why we got into the retirement community. And actually, I would say that out of the first probably 1,000 houses we sold, 2/3 of them were in the Seven Oaks community. So that's how important it was for us.
As developers, did you have a free hand with respect to environmental concerns? Today, for land developers preparing a project, there are a lot of concerns, issues, regulations, as well as escalating cost of land. Would developing RB be possible today? Would some of these new environmental restrictions have prevented that development?
I don't know what the new restrictions are. I do know that we were the first community in San Diego that went underground with electrical, telephone, and TV. And so we were very cognizant of these things, but the city, here we were buying water from them. We were putting in our own treatment plant. We were putting in our own water lines, and we were putting in our own gas and electrical and telephone lines underground.
I guess you were paying few property taxes
well,
as well.
So basically the developer did it all.
Seven Oaks,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
mentioned, was the first area that was developed here.
Well, it was one of the three first. Another one was the residential coming from Rancho Bernardo Road down to the country club and in this area. And the other one was over in Rancho Bernardo on the east side of the little shopping center down here. What do you call that?
It was the old Safeway.
Yeah,
shopping
yeah.
center.
Bernardo Hills, I think
Yeah,
that is.
Bernardo Hills. And that was our lower price residential. And the higher price was here in the golf course area. And then there was the retirement, where we had single family, we had duplexes, and we had, I think, some triplexes over there.